kind of a once in a lifetime thing, right? Kind of thing. Stormy. So I was in Michigan, so you're looking at Detroit, downriver Detroit, raging storm, man. I mean, epic, right? You look it up, you'll go, oh yeah, that storm. You know, I was like on day 2 with no power at my house. It laid havoc on a lot of things. So just put it in perspective. It was an intense storm, man. So I told my mom, listen, I'm gonna bundle up and go to Joe's. She's like, in the storm? I'm like, yeah. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I've been sitting here for 2 days, no school, I packed my bags and I leave. It was ice, and then it was snow, and then lines snapped, and it was just a mess, man. It was a mess. I lived on World Carlton. I jumped onto Romine Road, started heading down Romine Road, and all of a sudden, through this storm, I hear something. I'm like, what? And I look back, and it's a snowmobile. This guy pulls up to me, what are you doing out here? I go, I'm heading to my friends. He's like, get on. I'm like, sweet. Now I got a snowmobile ride. Awesome. I get on the snowmobile ride. He's like, boom. We take off, man, and get stuck. The storm that stopped the snowmobile. His snowmobile turns around and goes back home. I keep trucking. So I'm trucking. I'm stuck. Like, man, I ain't never seen a snowmobile get stuck. Kind of a thing. All of a sudden I look up and I see this truck. But he stops. I see him stop, and then he starts jacking in to turn around like he's going to go back because he doesn't want to go that way. And it's a good thing, because just back there, I tripped and I fell. And when I fell, I realized I was on top of a car. I'm like, I'm on top of the car? Like, not next to it or something? So I look, and it's the windshield. I'm on the hood of this car, and I'm looking in the windshield. I look in there to make sure there's nobody in there, right? I'm going, there's a car here. I didn't even know there was a car here. That's how bad the storm was, right? So him turning around was a great idea, because there was this wall of snow in front of him, and the other ones back there were bigger, as far as I was concerned. So he turns around, and he gets stuck. I'm going to say 100 feet maybe, and I'm still trucking through the snow, As I come up, he's digging. He don't see me. His truck's running. The storm's raging. So I just walk up next to him. I grab that shovel and I pull that shovel down. And he looks up. He looks at me, and I got the shovel, and I went, boom! And I stuck it in there. I started helping him dig out. He looks back at me. I look back at him. We both start digging. We're both digging. He goes, I think that'll do it. Hold on. All of a sudden, he's like, vroom, vroom, vroom. And he goes, okay, we're ready. Hop in. I'm awesome, dude. I jump in the back, right? Grab onto the spar, and he's like, boom, boom, boom. Go down Romine Road, man. We're just cutting through the snow like there's no tomorrow. We get down there, and we're getting close to where I need to go. I'm like, man, this is great time. No way can I roll this fast, So all of a sudden he pulls in, where my friends live right there, and he pulls in the driveway, and I'm like, damn, I gotta walk down the driveway. Just let me off here, He goes, no, you come inside, get warm, get something to eat. So I go inside. His wife had made lasagna, and there was a cup of coffee or cocoa if I wanted it. And I drank and I ate and I got warm, and I told him about what happened with the snowmobile, and this guy was amazed that he goes, this guy came out of nowhere in this storm, was helping me dig my truck out, And so now now he's showing me that favor. He's treating me to a meal and respect, and sending me on my way. Now I'm nice and warm and ready to go again, And I'm halfway there to Joe's house. So then I truck, hey man. So I hang out with him a little bit. We get warm. He gets all bundled up. Our plan is go to Mike's, head to Cliffs, camp out for 2 nights, and party basically. Yeah. I think we had Cliff said he had like a 12-pack of beer. We're like, all right, we got beer, This is the journey. This is the story. So we truck across this field. And we go back behind his house, go through the woods, get up to the corner of this field, and he could explain it a lot better than me. But anyways, we knew it wasn't that big, but he knew it, and I knew it. I said, all right, let's go, man. So it's white here, there, here, whichever way you turn. And then as we're walking, as we're trucking, and I'm keeping, we're staying with each other so we can see each other. But even he's hard to see. I mean, in the middle of the storm, we can't even hardly talk to one another, right? Hey, Joe, hey, I got to go there and slap him. What? Because he can't hear me. The storm is going. I mean, it's just ripping through us. It's an amazing, powerful, powerful storm. It's just unreal. And we're just, we're trucking, and it starts. It's the best way I can put it. For me, we come to understand it together, but for me, it was just me knowing. I didn't know that Joe even could hear it or feel it or even see it, right? Until I said, hey, man, do you see that? So, in the middle of this raging storm, as we're trucking to Mike's house, we start seeing and hearing, I'm hearing a sound other than the storm. I don't know how that's even possible, because I could scream and Joe's like, what? Did you say something? You can't hear nothing. But I hear this, I don't know, it sounds like power to me. It sounds like a surge of power to me. But I know I'm seeing light. What is that? And I'm looking around, I'm like, what? Man, flickers of light. What the hell is that? So, pretty soon I come to a stop. I'm looking, and I stop, and I look over, and Joe's like 2 steps behind me. He's already stopped, and he's looking. So I go over, and I'm like, dude, you see that? He's like, yeah. So we both recognize we see this light, and I can still hear this power. Like, it's kind of like, it's starting off slow, but it's like this. It's like, boom, boom, boom. Boom. It sounded like a surge of a transformer. I'm an electrician. It just felt like power to me, right? What the heck? And it started off slow, and it just got more and more intense. And it got so intense that there was no denying that there was something there. There was a powerful entity. There was a supernatural, a natural, absolutely natural phenomena, right? I've got no idea. I just know that it's absolutely unbelievable. It's so powerful. It changed me. It let me know at that moment. It let me and Joe know. I mean, I took it, this is how I perceived it. But it let me know that there were mysteries in the universe I had yet to discover, or we had yet to discover. And seeing certain things like ball lightning and that phenomena, I'm perplexed to really conceive it. I mean, to really understand it. This is what it is. What it is to me is a mystery, and a powerful one, man. It's a powerful mystery, because I can reckon it with a friend, right? You'd have to know that if I was alone, I'd be telling you the truth. It's the absolute truth. We have 2 perspectives here. And that, my friends, is what makes it so powerful. The light got more intense. There was colors in the storm. I mean, we're talking, it was like lighting the ground up. It was lighting the snow up. It was, because it was snowing, it was lighting everything up, right? It just resonated in the snow. The light just resonated in the snow. The energy, the power got, I don't know how to put that, when you hear it and you feel it. So the power was there. I mean, I'm just trying to say, how do I say that, right? I mean, how do I say, I didn't see the power, I felt it and I heard it. I mean, it was like the senses that I needed to confirm that something was there that I didn't understand, and I didn't know why I was seeing it or hearing it or feeling it, and it forever changed my life. And Joe Johnson was there that day, and I don't know why time and life chose me and Joe to see and hear and feel that, and wonder even to this day what it was. It's an awesome thing, man. It's amazing. It's so cool. So cool to be a part of what I consider history, a history-making event. And I really can't contemplate the source. I mean, what I mean is that I'm absolutely certain that it was there. What I'm not absolutely certain of is how and why it was there. That is so cool, man. You know, basically, I'd like to say thank you, Joe Johnson, for being my friend. Thank you, Mike Stein, for being my friend and us coming over there. Thank you, Cliff Freeham, for us coming to your house that night, because that journey that I took off on became one that really will, in my life, will go down as one of the greatest journeys I ever took. And I mean, I've been around the world, so that's, and this was only, let's just say the total journey was 12 miles. I walked 12 miles, whatever. If that, I don't even know if it was that far. But yeah, you know, that, put it in perspective. 8 miles, 10 miles maybe, I don't know. But an unbelievable journey and a wonderful experience.